What's up, guys? Welcome back to Past the Pop Culture. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Fen,
What's up?
and then I'm Ricky. So today we're gonna be talking about is the Spider-Man No Way Home non-spoiler review. This is gonna be we're gonna try our best to not spoil any part of the movie for it outside of what's been revealed in the trailers. So we are not going to go any further than what's been in the trailer or none of the leaks. We're not talking about any of that. Just trailer. And then if you want to hear our spoiler review portion of it, we will be going live on our Twitch, Past the Pop Culture. Check us out there if you're interested on listening to it live or wherever you catch your podcast is at. So with that being said, let's get into it. So Fen, what do you think?
Me first.
Yeah, you first.
All right, I'll start with the house reviews. Me personally, I give it like a 10. Obviously. Mercedes gave it a 9.5. My dad gave it an 8.5, and my mom pretty much just gave it a 10 as well. So I pretty much agree with Rotten Tomatoes in the in the audience, where
Yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes said 100%, everybody else said 99%. So it's pretty much spot on.
yeah. I would say the same thing for me. I would say it's definitely a must watch, especially if you watch the first two movies. I really don't see why you wouldn't go and watch the movie at this point. The hype
Mm-hmm.
is immense, the hype is real. But yeah, for me, it's pretty much as close as perfect as you can get. 9.5 out of 10. I
Mm-hmm.
personally don't like using the 10 out of 10
Yes, we almost
number,
got you.
but yeah, I mean, it's pretty much gonna hit most people's expectations in terms of quality for the movie. I think everyone brought their A game with this one. I don't know about you, but like of course, some of the enemies they showed up in the trailers, like Doc Ock, Green
Hmm.
Goblin, William Dafoe, brought his A game. Probably my favorite
Yeah, yeah, I
that
was
was
about to
brought
say.
back,
Hmm.
hands down, personally. So Jamie Foxx really good as Electro. I thought it was really funny, but I do think that there is a lot to still be done with Spider-Man. But definitely excited to see what they got going on in the future. I think this movie is just a good indicator that Marvel still has it. Marvel still has it.
Thank
I was
goodness.
Me and you, we've always been critical and always skeptical like about like this new phase and
Hmm.
how things are going because of course after like the whole Infinity War saga, we got Endgame, and then now we were kind of like in that weird little like transitionary period where things weren't that great, and we were
Hmm.
kind of like, oh, Marvel falling off. No, I think they're bringing it back, and that's coming from two people that are pretty critical of Marvel. So if anything to take from that, I would say go watch the movie. If
A
I don't know
hundred
what you're
percent.
doing
Yeah.
here, like you have to go
Don't listen
watch
to
the
us.
movie.
Go watch it.
Yeah,
Well, first hit
yeah,
like and subscribe, but
that's basically yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean that's I really don't have like too much to say without giving everything away. I think that it's you have to go in as blind as possible, but definitely, the hype was real. Your
yeah,
thoughts, Ben?
I'm so happy. Like our hype was justified. Like I was kind of scared. It's like, wait, are we overhyping this? Like, what if it sucks? I'm glad it didn't suck.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
I just everything that happened, man. It was a roller coaster.
yeah.
It
The-
seemed
the-
really 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 short because it was like 2 hours and like 40 minutes or like 48 minutes, and man,
mhm.
that time flew. And
It's
that's the
jam
sucky.
packed.
That's the sucky part though. Is like it felt like an hour movie, but it's just like I really need more.
It's so jam packed. Yeah, I mean, there's so much like I would love to just like throw in there, and
Hmm.
but you know what? They did a fantastic job of trying to get everything to work, especially with so many villains and
Hmm.
stuff like that. That I was really surprised, like, and how well they did it. But of course, with the record with stuff like Infinity War, I think they did a really good job,
Hmm.
and that I think they've been. I think this movie probably handled Spider-Man's character the best out
Yep.
of like the modern MCU. I really enjoyed like the change in tones. They weren't too harsh when it was dark. It was dark when it needed to be. When it was happy and
Hmm.
go lucky,
Hmm.
it just it stuck the landing for pretty much everything. I don't really have like criticisms for the movie outside of like a nitpick, me going like, "Ooh, I wish that happened or this happened or blah blah blah."
Mm-hmm.
I think like functionally like how the movie was, I think it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Spectacular even.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. No, so
Uh,
like Mercedes said that it did seem a little like fast, and like
mhm.
if there was a lot of parts where it's just like, whoa, this happened, whoa, this happened, whoa. It's like you don't really have
Yeah.
time to like, whoa, let me digest
a
everything.
lot of a lot of Easter eggs to
Yeah.
definitely pick up on. It comes by so quick. A lot of references, of course,
Mm-hmm.
to like the comic books and stuff like that. So I would say keep a keen eye out for that because definitely a lot of stuff, like a lot of drops.
Definitely go to the bathroom
That just
before the movie.
sprinkle a little bit everything in. Like they
Yeah.
really. I think this is probably the movie that will satisfy the fans pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does. I think it really does in terms of just execution. Because I can't. I don't know, man. Like it's just crazy. Like I'm still personally like because we just finished watching the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
like
still
literally.
processing it. Like we literally walked out of movie theaters, came home, we hopped on, and we're doing this review. Like so, this is our like genuine reaction to the
Mm-hmm.
movie. I'm still processing it. Everything that happened, it was really good, and everything just tied up in a neat little bow. It was the perfect Christmas present. So definitely,
Beautiful. I like that.
yeah.
Man,
It's
let's go
just
watch it again.
yeah, I would definitely go see it again for a second time. But yeah, if you needed any convincing to go see it, just use this now and just go. If you're just looking for in terms of like what other people thought, yes, we give it. We're gonna sing its highest praises.
And we
Um,
hate Marvel.
it's yeah, well, hate's a strong word. I won't say hate, but
Strongly
I've been
dislike.
definitely critical. I've been critical of Marvel in the past, but definitely they seem to be pretty receptive to what the fans have been saying and what we're going to get in the future. But of course, that leads in the spoiler territory, so I do not want to talk about that too much. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely excited for the future of Spider-Man.
Me too. I don't know. Is that
Yeah, I think
it?
that's kind of it. I don't know how long this little review ended up being,
Very
but
short.
yeah, I mean, yeah, go and see it. I don't know what to tell you. Go see it.
Yeah. Don't watch this.
Subscribe,
Like
like,
I said, yeah,
subscribe,
like, subscribe, pause this video,
get out of
and then
here.
come back and
But
agree
yeah,
with us in the
I'm
comments.
yeah, of course. Yeah, but do let us know like what were your guys' thoughts? What of course like don't give any spoilers in the comments, be courteous if you
Mm-hmm.
happen to leave something. So don't talk about specifics. That's when we'll get into the podcast, which will be Monday of whenever this video dropped. So that's when we can kind of talk about like, oh, what we wanted, what we didn't want, what we more specific. So look out for that. So of course, hit us up on our social medias. At Past the Pop Culture on Instagram, Twitter. We will let you guys know when we go live for the podcast. And of course, if you can't make it for the live, we'd always very much appreciate it if wherever you get your podcast from, so just go and take a listen. And yeah, that's kind of wrapping it up for me.
All right. See ya.
All right.